Welcome to After the Rain, a storytelling podcast from Playa Lakes Joint Venture. These are the voices stewarding the land and the stories that surface after the rain. Along the South Fork of the Nenasko River in Kingman County, Kansas, water runs quietly through cottonwoods and wetlands. A few counties south in Meade, a shallow playa collects rain where corn once struggled to grow. Both places belong to Dan and Brenda Pace, and both are conserved forever thanks to a choice he made nearly 25 years ago.
My brother-in-law called me. He was working on a project out near Alamosa, Colorado, with the WRP, and I just thought, wow, if I could do something like that with this Kingman County property and just save it in perpetuity, kind of just like it is right now, really close to how it, was originally. It would be such a wonderful thing for the wildlife and the plants and animals.
That inspired Dan to enroll 240 acres in Kingman County and 67 in Meade into USDA Wetland Reserve Easements, a voluntary conservation program administered by the Natural Resources Conservation Service. In Kingman, beavers have been busy, turning side channels into ponds and expanding sheet water for ducks and shorebirds. In Meade, a former irrigated circle, once more mud than crop, is now a thriving wetland recharging the Ogallala Aquifer.
Just to see the wildlife, the satisfaction of knowing that it's going to stay for the benefit of wildlife forever.
Keeping wetlands healthy isn't effortless. One challenge Dan faces is invasive brush on his river property.
Woody brush control, especially in Kingman County, it's just a challenge to keep the non-native stuff out on an annual basis. But that said, now we've got new drone technology that it looks like it's going to be a very effective management tool for spraying herbicide, on spot spraying where you just need to be instead of taking a side-by-side out and hunting it down on your own.
For Dan, the work is worth it, especially when the land rewards him with wildflowers, ducks, and a glimpse of how Kansas might have looked centuries ago.
When we've been in normal kind of wet years, we just have so many of the native wetland species that are just beautiful. And the last few years have been a little different with this continued drought. But all in all, it's just kind of more like it always was maybe 200 years ago.
Dan isn't a row crop farmer himself. His role is stewardship, mowing, spraying weeds, and keeping the easement vibrant. The flexibility of the easement program surprised him.
So restrictions are very few. I think a lot of people would think that we can't do this, can't do that, so on and so forth. But I have not had that experience at all. Been very flexible. All the people that I've worked with in the NRCS and FSA and throughout the state have just been easy to get along with. And I had no issues with restrictions.
He believes private landowners can make a lasting difference by preserving wetlands, and he has simple advice for anyone unsure about signing up.
Do it, because it's going to be helpful in the long run for native species. If they enjoy going out and working on the land, it's not terribly difficult. It's been good.
From Kingman and Meade County, this is the story of one landowner's decision to safeguard wetlands and the legacy it leaves for the future.